Okay, we are now going to sew together your two pieces of fabric to make your pin cushion. So it should look like this right now. You've got your pivot points marked, you've got your opening marked, and you're ready to sew. So I've got my machine threaded here. I'm going to start at my one mark of my opening. I'm going to place that into my sewing machine. The presser foot is going to get lined up with the edge of our fabric. That's going to give us a nice 1/4 inch seam allowance. So lining up the edge of the presser foot with the edge of our fabric is our goal for keeping the shape of our pin cushion all the way around. My next step, I'm going to lower the needle into the fabric. And now I am ready to sew. So I'm going to turn the machine on and I'm going to sew forward just a couple of stitches. And now I want to lock my stitches in place. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to back stitch over those stitches, just like 2 to 3 stitches. Now I'm good to go. I'm going to sew all the way around my pin cushion, pivoting at my pivot points. I'm going to back stitch when I get back around here. So as I sew, I'm just keeping my presser foot lined up with the edge of my fabric. I am going to go around these curves slowly. I may need to raise my presser foot as I go around the curve. Sometimes I might turn my flywheel and then just kind of adjust as I go. You want to go slowly around these curves. Take your time because this is going to be the shape of your pin cushion. So just kind of stop and adjust as needed. I'm going to sew all the way down to my pivot point. My needle is raised, so I'm going to turn my flywheel towards me till it's in there. I'm going to raise my presser foot. I'm going to turn my project, and now I can head back this way. And I'm ready to go around this curve. And just take your time as you go around. I would take out my pins as I get to them, but my pins, I pinned far enough down that I wasn't going to run over them, so I've just kind of left them as in my project as I go. I'm going to come down around this way. Now this pin I'm going to want to take out. Put it in my tray. Okay, I have one last pivot point. And then my opening, my other mark of my opening is right here. So I'm just going to stitch up to it. And then remember, I'm going to hold my reverse up and back stitch a few stitches, raise my needle, raise my presser foot, and then I can pull this out of my machine. I've got a little blade here on the side so I can cut it free. So now we are ready for the next step. It's all sewn together.